Today's topic: why is football so popular? Football, also known as soccer in some regions, is incredibly popular for several reasons. It's a simple sport to play, requiring only a ball and a relatively open space. This accessibility makes it easy for people of all ages and backgrounds to participate. Additionally, the international reach of football, with global tournaments like the World Cup, brings people from diverse cultures together, promoting unity and understanding. Besides being a popular sport, football provides numerous health benefits, promoting cardiovascular fitness, muscle strength, coordination, and agility. Football is a player's game first and foremost, not a coach's game. However, during the training session, the coach must analyze the team's strengths and weaknesses and plan practice sessions accordingly. During game time, it's all up to the players. Everyone on the pitch has an opportunity to play with the ball and decide what to do with it. Football has a big meaning in different areas of the world. For example, in Brazil, football is deeply ingrained in the country's culture. Brazilians consider football not merely a sport, but a way of life. Children in Brazil are exposed to football from a young age, which fosters a deep love and commitment to the game. Europe as a whole is deeply enamored with football. The continent boasts some of the most prestigious leagues and competitions, such as the UEFA Champions League and the English Premier League. The history, rivalries, and storied clubs like FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich have shaped Europe's football landscape. The sport is a platform for hope, unity, and social change in Africa. The continent has produced exceptional talents, and the African Cup of Nations showcases the continent's football prowess. The sport allows aspiring players to escape poverty and gain international recognition. In England, football has an extensive history that dates back centuries. This leads us to the history of football. Contemporary codes of football can be tracked back to the codification at English public schools during the 19th century. The expansion and cultural influence of the British Empire allowed these rules of football to spread to areas of British influence outside the directly controlled empire. In 1888, the Football League was founded in England, becoming the first of many professional football associations. In Europe, early footballs were usually made out of inflated pig's bladders. Later on, leather coverings were introduced to allow the balls to keep their shape. The team soccer is derived from association football, which was used in England in the 19th century to distinguish it from other forms of football played at the time. Since then, football has developed to what it is today. By the way, the most successful country measured by most won World Cup titles is Brazil, leading the list with 5 World Cup titles. Germany and Italy follow with 4 titles, and Argentina has won 3 times, including the last World Cup in 2022. Of course, football popularity has emerged from media coverage. Football receives extensive media coverage, with matches being broadcasted globally, and analysis shows documentaries and in-depth coverage of players' lives playing a role. This exposure further boosts its popularity and keeps fans engaged throughout the year. Football has a unique ability to transcend culturally, politically, and language barriers. It has played a role in promoting peace, raising awareness about social issues, and fostering diplomacy between nations. Globally, it is played by over 250 million players in over 200 nations and has the highest television audience in sport, making it the most popular in the world. American football, with 1.1 million high school football players and nearly 70,000 college football players, is the most popular sport in the United States. Globally, football is estimated to have reached more than 3.5 billion fans. Cricket is the only one that comes close, with 2.5 billion. With great popularity comes great salary. The numbers have hit surreal heights, and the trend does not seem to be slowing down. Well then, let's talk about the players who take the sweetest piece of the pie. Number 1, Karim Benzema. Since very recently, Benzema ranks at the top of the list of highest paid football players in the world. The Saudi Arabian club Al Ittihad are paying Benzema $220 million a year, so the club will expect results. Number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo. Over 20 years into his professional career, Ronaldo has become the first man to score in 5 World Cups. His recent move to Al Nassr, a result of him having won everything in Europe, sees the player earning a staggering $200 million a year, making the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner the highest earning football player in the world. It's a move from the Portuguese pro that's caused much debate, but one there's no denying, it's one hell of a payday. Number 3. Kylian Mbappé. Currently, Mbappé is playing for Paris Saint-Germain for $80 million. He has recently declined an offer of $700 million from a Saudi Arabian football club. You heard right, that's 700 million. And lastly, number 4. You may ask why Messi, possibly the greatest of all time of football, just ranks 4th on this list. Well, Messi could have earned a staggering $440 million at Saudi Arabian Al Hilal. He chose familiarity over a higher paycheck. With a property in Miami and regular visits from his family, Messi opted for a move to the Magic City. What else could Miami bring to the table? According to Sportico, Messi's 2.5-year deal with Inter Miami is worth up to $150 million total from his salary, signing bonus and equity in the team. If you liked this video and always wanted to know why TikTok isn't what it used to be, check out this video. In case you wanted to leave a like, now would be a great chance. See you on the channel.